Welcome everyone to another video with me, The Nightmare. I'm sorry I didn't post a video these weeks, but I couldn't decide on what I was going to do, so it took me a lot of time to figure this one out. But eventually, I came up with this idea, and hopefully you enjoy this video. Well guys, today we are going to do something really fun. Today we're doing something from the game Pokemon Let's Go. Let's just go with that. Yeah, we're playing with that game because Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee is sort of the same. So these are the stadiums from the championship field, sort of, you could say that. And if you're really into Pokemon, it is the Elite Four and the Champions and Battlefield. So without further ado, let's dive in. So first, since we can make this thing go inside, because you will need redstone, we have the first battlefield. The first battlefield of the game is made of ice type, because there are different types of Pokemon. So the first, and I'm not flying because I don't want to show the other ones. So yeah, just for a little note. And the first one we have is ice, and it has purple blocks. Even though I do not like that block that much, I really liked how this ended up looking like. I had ice because the floor is made of ice in the game. If you want, you can go look it up, or even if you have it, you can go check that out. So our first room is made of ice and warped logs, whatever they're called, and made of Purpur. And I really like this place. I think this one is my favorite part of the stadium. So for our second room, we have the fighting type Pokemon. This one had a bluish sort of icy floor. So we have this, and then we have like boulders sort of in the wall. So they're trying to replicate boulders, but Pokemon boulders are not gray. So I decided to make it out of orange terracotta and sandstone. So for our next room, we have ghost type. And remember I said that was my favorite room? No, this is my favorite room now. Yeah, now that I look at it, it is ghost type, so I decided to do soul lantern since it makes sense. And literally in the game, not in the game, but in the room, there are these pillars with literally soul lanterns on them. Yeah, it was really cool, so I got excited, decided to make these sort of floating pillars, and you can see the hitbox, but I think if you put a block on top of it, it won't be directly on it. It technically measures like that. It's the same as a block, so it's like that. Sort of. Sorry about that. But if you don't like the soul lantern, you can put maybe a sea lantern instead of that. So if you like that better, you can do that, but I didn't really like that. So for the next room, we have dragon type, the last Elite Four room. For this one, why did I do that? Okay, for this room I use Prismarine and blocks and stuff, because there was a sort of a greenish, sort of scaly, dragony texture on the floor, and then we had like this scaly texture on the pillars. So doesn't this look like dragon scales? I thought so, so I made that. I made the battlefield, and once again I'll leave the measurements down in the description. So I'm sorry about that too. It's another time I forgot to do that. So for our last room, the champions room, we have this big thing. And I made these walls because I didn't want you to see the sandstone desert. because it kind of ruined the effect, because sort of like you can't really see the walls or the roof. You can't see the roof at all. And I don't know why, but you can't, so I decided to put that wall, black wall, and I decided to put that over there, and these are sort of the colors that I could spot on the floor next to the gold barrier that's there to prevent you from going over here in the game. But now that you're here, you have one side that is longer with iron blocks. I use iron blocks because it sort of looks like the I wouldn't call it block, the texture that they use in the real game. Then I use this glazed terracotta, which I didn't really like. I don't really like it in builds, but I think I made it fit here, and I know it's like all weird and doesn't have a pattern, but that's how it looked in the game. And same here. I used this. I sort of made parts of all of them into here, except from the fighting type. But we have our soul type and stuff like that. But you might be asking, what's over here? So let's say you fought the final battle in the game. So it's time to get your crown. So what would happen is this door will open and you're in the crowning room. Yeah, it's not the best room that I made, but it's the best I could do. And that's sort of like a blue Pokemon ball, not Pokemon, with energy coming into it. And then here's where you deposit your 6 Pokemon that you won with the 6 Pokemon that you use to defeat the Elite Four and the champion. So yeah, that's what we've got for today. Now I'm gonna show you the blocks that I used and how to use them, and in the description I'll tell you if you don't remember, and I'll also tell you the measurements of each room. So yeah, okay, now that I showed you how that looks and that you can copy it and know how it looks, I repeat, how it looks, yeah. And now that you know how it is and how it looks, I can't believe I said look, that meant, whatever. So, now that you know that, it's time for me to show you the building blocks I used for this thing. So, to begin with, in many rooms, I use this block, warped planks. I also used iron for the doors and for some floors. I use a lot of ice in various rooms. I use packed ice, I believe, there I use blue ice. There you go, blue ice. The 3 types of ice. Because they look pretty nice, sort of like a glassy effect, but not that glassy. Then for this room, that's all that we got, except I forgot this. Purpur slab and purpur pillars, because they look pretty nice on this build. Because it's like the most purple block in Minecraft. Then we got to here, we used gold blocks and light gray terracotta along with orange terracotta and cut red sandstone slab, just that when you stuck them together they look like sandstone, like sandstone black, whatever. Yeah, we use ice here and orange terracotta, and we use red concrete. Yeah, let me deposit all these here, just for at the end you can see the blocks that we used after we finish the build. So we have all these blocks so far, and the first room, the second room, those are all the blocks that you need. These are weird and hard to get blocks, some of them, unless you have an iron farm and a gold farm. The rest aren't so hard to get. But now we enter this room and we got light gray terracotta, we have polished blackstone, soul lanterns, cut red polished blackstone wall, smooth stone slab from here, and up there we have this stripped warped stem. We have yellow concrete, and I think that's it for this room. So let me just put them back here. This has many different blocks. Oh, yeah. This has many different blocks. I'll show you at the end. Oh, wow. I love that sound. Yeah, I'll show you at the end all the blocks that we have, because we have many types of blocks. Okay, this is probably the hardest to get room, because we got ourselves gold, we got ourselves prismarine, and dark prismarine. I mean, we have prismarine, and where is it? We got prismarine bricks, we got prismarine stairs, and I think that's it. And so I give this effect that I put, like, so it does look like that. I put that behind so you didn't see the sandstone, so you can do that. But that's about it for this room. That, like, the blocks are hard to get, but you can get them if you have different types of farms or you just raided a monument. So we got 4 different ones here. Oh, this is going to get to my face. Okay, the last room, well, the last battlefield has different stuff. We got this, we already have it. We have a new block, gray concrete, Cyan terracotta, and we use gold. We use this thing, the light blue glazed terracotta. We got black concrete, so you can't see the outside, and we got Prismarine brick slabs, and we got polished blackstone stairs, and I think that's about it for this room. If I missed something, I'm gonna put it in the description below. So yeah, now that we have, I think, all the blocks, yeah, because we don't introduce any new blocks to the end room. These are all the blocks that we have. All of them, a big list. Yeah, I use many different blocks because each room is different. Yeah, very different. So we got, for our list, we got our warp fungus, our iron block, our different types of ice, our purple stuff, our red concrete, and the orange stuff, the gold block, the terracottas, the blackstone, the soul lanterns, and the slabs, the warp fungus thing, whatever it is, the concrete, our iron blocks, our prismarines, our concrete and terracotta, glazed terracotta, more concrete, slabs, and stairs. So yeah, I'm gonna put exactly each block in the description so you guys can build it and enjoy it if you want to have like a Pokemon theme base or a Pokemon theme anything. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please tell me by subscribing and leaving a like. So goodbye, my friends. I'm the knight in your dreams, and see you later.